Hello my dear friends, in this video we will going to learn another concept known as concept of isolated system. So first of all, what is the isolated system? We discussed already. So a closed system, this is a closed system with no energy transfer, with no energy transfer, right? That is, what is that? That is, if this is your system, if this is your system and this is your surrounding, this is your surrounding, right? So system may interact to the surrounding either heat, either in the form of energy or in the form of mass. Okay, no problem. But if you consider a boundary in which the system and surrounding both are included, system and surrounding both are included, then in this system, if you consider system plus surrounding as a system, and that system, it will never interact to the surrounding either in the form of heat or in the form of mass, energy either in the form. So such a system is called isolated system, right? What is the example? What is the example? Example is universe. Right? So what is that? System plus its surrounding, that is isolated system or universe comprises of system and a portion of the surrounding, and that portion of the surrounding which is affected by the system as it undergone a process, which surrounding which is affected by system as it undergoes a process in which there is no heat transfer, there is no work transfer, so change in internal energy is zero. So in this case internal energy will same. See, what is that? If there is a system 1, if there is a system 2, if there is a system 3, this system will interact to this via any form, either mass or either heat. But if this will consider as a whole in which there is no energy transfer and no mass transfer, so this is called isolated system. is called system. That means what is the isolated system? S1 plus S2 plus S3. That means summation of all interacting system taken together. That means what is that? System plus its surrounding, right? So what is that? So if you take change of entropy of an isolated system is what? Change in entropy of a system plus entropy of a surrounding. That means summation of entropy change of all interacting system. Right? So we know that, since we know that, what is that? Since we know that what is that? Delta S integration 1 to 2 ds always greater than equal to 1 to 2 dq by t. This is for any process, right? This is your Clausius inequality. So for isolated system or simply an adiabatic closed system, an adiabatic closed system, right? An adiabatic closed system. So for that dq is equal to 0. If this dq is equal to 0, put here value. What is that? Delta S of isolated is greater than equal to 0. See, if dq is equal to 0. So what is that? What is this say that? This is say that hence the entropy of an isolated system, hence the entropy of an isolated system during a process always increase or in the limiting sense case of a reversible process remains constant, right? It is never decrease. It is never decrease. So the change in entropy will never reduce. It always increase or equal to 0. This is known as increase of entropy principle. Increase of entropy principle, right? So what is that? Here one point is noted. Note what is that? In the absence of any heat transfer, in the absence of any heat transfer, entropy change is due to irreversibility of the process only, right? And their effect is always increase in entropy, is always increase in entropy. See, why we can say that? See, we know that, see, delta S of the system is equal to integration 1 to 2 dq by t plus S generation. You know that, right? So this is what? This is what? This is your entropy change of the system. Change of the system. That means S2 minus S1. This is what? This is your entropy transfer with heat. Entropy transfer. With heat. And this is what? Extent of irreversibility. Extent of if higher and higher the S generation, higher and higher the system will irreversible. So if there is absence of any heat transfer, if it is zero, if it is zero, absence of any heat transfer, so the entropy change of the system is exactly equal to the entropy generation, and it is always increase, and it is always increase, right? So if there is no heat transfer, that means there is a adiabatic system, but the entropy will increase. Why? Because there is a generation, and this is your irreversibility. Or why the irreversibility caused? Due to dissipation. This is internal dissipation due to dissipative effect. Dissipative effect like friction, right? So if there is if there is no heat transfer, so but also the entropy will increase. Why? Because there is a dissipation. It will never be neglected. It is never be neglected. It will neglect if and only if the process is reversible. So we can write like that: for an isolated system, no entropy transfer, right? No entropy transfer. There is no any entropy transfer. This is zero. This value is zero for isolated system. So its entropy will increase if and only if there is a generation. So What is that? System. What is your system? This is, what is the system? Isolated. And isolated system is what? System plus surrounding. And this is called total. This is called total. That means what is the entropy change? Total entropy change. This is called system entropy change plus surrounding, right? And this is equal to S generation. And what is the S generation? This will be. So this is very important, right? Now see, there is one example. We take one example. So we can see that here there is one example. What is that? So what you study up to this junction, you study like that. Entropy change, total entropy change of the system, that means isolated system, is greater than equal to 0, number first. And also cyclic integration of dq by t is less than equal to 0, number 2. So this is what? This is your principle of increase in entropy. Principle of increase in entropy. And this is what? Clausius inequality. अभी तक आपने सिर्फ यही दो तो देखा, सिर्फ ये, right? So if we take a system like that, that means this is, there is a heat engine, and this is a reversible heat engine. This is operating in a cycle, right? It's take heat from a high thermal reservoir QH. This is your TH. Produce a net work out, and remaining is the lost QL, lost heat with low temperature, right? And here TH is higher than TL, right? Now if we take, this is your system 1, 2 and 3, these all three will taken together, these all three are taken together. So the question is whether it is isolated system or not, system or not, question mark. This is yes, but you have think that, sir, in isolated system there is no any energy transfer, but there is energy will transfer in the form of work. So how can you say that the isolated system, this system is isolated system? Why? Because we all, sir, you already told, you in question, put up the question with me that, sir, you already told in the case of isolated system there is no energy transfer, there is no mass transfer. Yes, this is not mass transfer, okay, but there is energy transfer. So how can you say that this is isolated system? Yes, you are good, you are correct. But we assume isolated system with respect to entropy, change in entropy. So this is with respect to change in entropy, we assume this is isolated system. Why? Because the change in entropy of isolated system is only due to external, that means heat transfer. There is a transfer if, and there is a S generation, it is internal. So the isolated system entropy will change only due to heat transfer, not work transfer. So in this case there is no heat transfer. So in the case of change in with respect to change in entropy change in entropy, that means the system with even a system will consider with respect to change in entropy, so change in entropy with respect to heat transfer. But in the when we are selecting the system is like that, there is no any heat transfer from the system to the surrounding, so we act as a isolated system with respect to change in entropy, right? So what is that? We know that delta S1, high thermal reservoir, heat will reject, so minus Q HL by TH. What is the delta S2, low temperature reservoir? This is plus QL by TL. This is plus, this if this is your system, plus. And what is the system entropy of the heat engine? Why? Because heat engine is a reversible, so this is your 0. This is your reversible process. This is all reversible process, internally or externally both. Why? We assume the heat transfer is very minimum temperature, that means TH minus DTH, and heat will reject boundary temperature TL plus DTL, and DTL will minimum, right, for equilibrium. Okay, so this is your, so what is delta S isolated total? What is delta isolated? Delta S1 plus delta S2 plus delta S heat engine, right? What is the delta S1? Minus QH by TH. What is the delta S2? Plus QL by TL. And what is this? This is 0. So what is that? If you take minus QH by TH minus QL by TL, right? Now there are two possibilities here, that see, if the system is reversible, if the system is reversible, so the cyclic integral of dq by t is what? Is equal to 0. So if the cyclic integral of dq by t is 0, so summation of q by t is equal to 0. So the summation of q, this is summation of q by t, it is 0 when this is reversible. So this will 0 when this is reversible, that means this is 0 when this is reversible. If the system is irreversible, system is irreversible, so in this case system is irreversible, that means cyclic integration dq by t is less than 0. That means summation of q by t is less than 0. So if q by t is less than 0, that means qh by th is less than the q by l by tl, is less than the q by tl. So this is negative value, so this is negative value, and this is a negative value, so this is a positive value, so this is a positive value. So what? This is a positive value, positive. Why? Because you know that this is what? This is your QH by TH minus QL by TL is less than 0. So QH by TH is less than QL by TL. So this is your negative. So this is your negative. So this is your negative value for irreversible. So if this is your negative, this is also negative. So this is your positive. So for irreversible, this is greater than 0. So what is that? So here, what is that? So we can conclude that delta S of iso is greater than equal to 0. Okay, no problem. This is greater than equal to 0. Another example, you can also, example number 2, you can also see that. What is that? Example number 2. What is that? If there is a 2 thermal reservoir, this is your T1 and this is your T2, right? And T1 is greater than T2. If T1 is greater than T2, T1 is greater than T2. If we heat is supply, naturally, spontaneously Q. So it is take. This is also an isolated system. We assume like that because it is internally heat transfer. So this is your isolated system. So what is change in entropy? Delta S of isolated equal to delta S1 plus delta S2. What is the delta S1? Minus delta S1 minus Q by T1 plus Q by T2. No problem. So what is that? Q 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1. So what is that? Q T1 minus T2 by T1 T2, right? And this is your always, because T1 is greater than T2, so this is always positive, always greater than 0. So for, and this is spontaneous, so delta S of isolated system is greater than 0. Why? Because it is irreversible, spontaneous process, and spontaneous process is highly irreversible. So it is only greater than 0, not equal to 0, right? Now example number 3. What is the example number 3? If you think like that, if you think like that, this one, the example number 3. If you think like this one, if there is a, so if you think like that, like this one, if there is your heat engine, if there is a finite body, this is your infinite body. Example number 3, there is a finite body. That means there is a body of temperature T1 of energy mass into C, specific heat, solid body, and there is a body 2 of mass, same mass and same specific heat, right? And if T1 is greater than T2, and we put here a engine, heat engine, and this is reversible. It's take heat, let's suppose Q1, reject heat, let's suppose Q2, and it develop a work. But the condition is that this temperature will decrease and this is increase, and it's a final common temperature. So let Tf is the common temperature, and after achieving the common temperature, the heat engine will stop and there is no any network. So what is the common temperature when the system will stop? So if this is your delta S of universe is what? Delta S1 delta S2 plus delta S heat engine, and this is your finite temperature difference. The finite temperature difference, boundary temperature, this is your finite. So this is your what? This is changing, its temperature will reduce. So what is that? What is that? mCln final temperature by T1. What is S2? mCln final temperature by T2, and this is 0. mCln solid body. This is body, not a thermal reservoir. This is body, not thermal reservoir. So, and this is the reversible process. This is reversible. Why? Because temperature will transfer T1 minus dTl, T1, and here T2 plus dT. So this is reversible. So if this is reversible, this whole is the reversible. So whole is the reversible process. So whole is the reversible process. So if whole is the reversible process, so for reversible process, this is equal to 0. So what is that? mCln Tf by T1 plus mCln Tf by T2 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0, and this is what we can write that this is 0. So this is what mCln Tf square by T1 T2, and this is ln1, equating that means Tf is equal to root under T1 T2. This is your final common temperature. So what is your conclusion? So what is your conclusion? Conclusion is that when the two body of same heat capacity, that means mass into specific heat, same heat capacity are in contact with each other at a different temperature than the equilibrium temperature is the isometric mean Gm of that two temperature of the body, right? So this is your equilibrium temperature. So this is your equilibrium temperature when the two body are in contact to each other. So this is your entropy principle. This is your entropy principle, in which the system entropy always greater than equal to 0. It will never be decrease when there is absence of any heat transfer. When there is a system, see, when there is a system, suppose when there is a system, this is your system, and this system mind is there is no any heat transfer, that means heat transfer will 0. So that system entropy will always be increase. Why? Because why this entropy will increase? Because there is internal dissipation due to irreversibility present within the system, right? Okay, thank you very much.